Yeah.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Nyall Berry. He's now 8-0 with 4 knockouts. And he's back out tomorrow night in Wolverhampton on the Boxer Show against Darwin Martinez. And let's just say, last time I had him on, he was only 3-0, but he's been on a bit of a roll since.
Yeah, man, that's how we do. Coming to take over super bantamweight and hopefully get this English strap next after this one.
Of course. Well, what on BoxRec? Why does it say you're featherweight?
Oh, this will be my first time. Well, even then, I've come in at 123. Super Bantam's 122. So after this, I just want to do Super Bantam and I want to get that English title next.
So of course you beat Sofid Ahmed in 24 seconds. Talk about, can you sum the fight up in 2 words, like as quick as the fight went?
Easy KO, really. I mean, I just timed his jabs within the first 15 seconds, and I thought, nah, I can get him with the right, and then I went for it, and it landed first time.
And man, what a statement that was, because he's a good opponent, and no one done that to him before. But you made a statement that night. You really did, mate. And then since then, you've had many people pulling out of fights. Of course, then you fought Lee Connolly, who normally fights at lightweight, super lightweight. So I mean, you went up a few weights there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we had to do to get some rounds in, because couldn't really get anybody else. But yeah, it was a good experience.
And he's now retired, Lee Connolly. He would you say he's the one, probably your toughest opponent so far? Like,
Yeah,
hard to get out of
yeah,
there, isn't he?
yeah. I'd have to say him. He was solid because I was whacking him with some shots, man. I was really putting them in, but nah, he's solid, man. He's as tough as they come.
And another opponent, Deep Singh Batty. We've seen him on BT Sports and a few times, and yet you stopped him again in round 1. I mean, you're getting a bit of a habit of stopping good opponents in the first round when other prospects, such as people who've been on the Frank Warren Queensbury card, they've
Yeah,
taken the distance, knocked him out a bit later. But you, mate, first round.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what we do. And that was at my weight because the only time I haven't got a KO is when I fight heavier people. As soon as I fight people my weight, I've KO'd them all. So yeah, I expected it.
And then you had, I can't pronounce the guy's name, Kajiva.
Yeah, yeah. That's what he was a bit heavier as well, but he.
I haven't watched your last 2 fights because they haven't been anywhere, but I've seen a few highlights that you've put up.
Yeah, yeah. That don't know where he's from, but he was awkward, tough. But again, I just mashed him for 6 rounds. And then my last fight was against a Mexican, and I got him with a good body shot. Says that's the
Normally,
hardest
the
he's ever been hit.
the usual saying is don't stand and trade with the Mexican, but you did, and you knocked him out.
Yeah, that's I come like a Mexican. I'm like a Mexican. I fight like I am a Mexican. So yeah, that's how it is.
hmm And of course, talk about tomorrow night. I mean, huge opportunity live on Sky Sports. I mean, firstly, how happy are you to be finally showcasing your skills on the big stage?
Yeah, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I just wanna show the UK like who I am and what I can do. Move on to bigger shows. I wanna elevate. I just wanna make it. I just wanna show everyone what I can do so I can push on to bigger and better things. I don't wanna fight any more journeyman and small horse shows. I wanna get somewhere. I wanna give it a real go now, and this is the platform where I can do it.
And of course, you haven't got no mugging Darwin Martinez, who's been in there with Chris Bork, Masood Abdullah Bradstreet. He beat Andre Grant, who's fighting for the English, I do believe, in February,
Yeah, I
and
don't know
he's
how
been
he's
in there with
fighting for the
Charlie
English.
Edwards as well.
Mm. Yeah, no, he's been with good opposition, and I aim to get the KO. So I'm hoping to put in another good statement.
Because of course, he got to the distance by Masood and Brad, and he had Chris Bork hurt at times, and he did put a great performance up against Andre Grant, which he did win. So I mean,
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He's coming to give it a go. So we'll see how he does with me. I think I'll get him out of there. So we'll have to see.
talk about the weigh-in because when you were sort of facing up, well, when you were what's the saying? Fight poses to the camera. I mean, he was sort of trying to. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He was trying to, I don't know, intimidate me, I guess, but that didn't work. That did
He's
not
trying to
work.
push
I
in
I
front of
just
you,
find it funny.
wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I just find it funny. I don't really care about all that. You can do that, but it's not gonna save you in the ring, so I don't really care.
hmm What do you make of Darwin as a fighter?
I think he's a solid fighter. He can clearly punch, but I just think I'm better, and I'll just show that tomorrow.
hmm And of course, are you kicking off the show?
No, I think I might have a TV slot. Well, I'll have to see how it goes, to be fair, but I'm definitely not first.
Oh, good stuff, mate. Have you got a big crowd coming as you always do?
Yeah, yeah, decent. I mean, I got a decent amount of people coming.
hmm And so, do you think is it another six rounder this one?
Yeah, it's 6 rounds, 6 rounds.
And do you think you'll stop him early, late, or just the usual saying if it comes, it comes, but you'll definitely knock him out?
If it comes, it comes. I'm not gonna be stupid and rush and look for it, but that's certainly what I want to do. I'm just gonna say warm into it and looking about the third.
hmm Of
Mm.
course, you've been looking for the Midlands. Of course, you haven't been like the opportunity hasn't been given to you to fight for the Midlands. So everything goes to plan tomorrow. Would you look straight for the English, or would you not go down the Midlands as you getting pullouts and stuff?
I could have fought for the Midlands, but Lewis Morris pulled out of it. So I'll just move on to the English. I'll just move on to the English, and hopefully I can fight Zahid Hussein because I think he'll just beat Andre Grant again. I don't see what the point is in that fight, if I'm honest. But oh yeah, I'll wait for the winner of that, and hopefully I can fight for that next.
So is the English title the goal for 2024?
Definitely, definitely. Maybe it won't be the next fight, but 2024, that's definitely the goal.
Mm-hmm. And
Mm.
what? So you think Zahid will beat him again?
Yeah.
And what
I
do you
don't,
make of them
yeah.
two as fighters?
If I'm honest, I don't rate them. I don't like bashing people or talking about people, but I just don't, I think I'd beat them easily. I mean, I think he's okay. I don't understand how RJ Grant's got a shot at it. That's very random to me personally, but and he's already lost, so I don't understand why they're having a rematch again. But no, that means that he's all right. But I just think I beat both of them. So yeah,
Do you think you'll stop both of them?
yeah, definitely, yeah,
And do you think you're as your fights get longer, the 8, the 10, when it starts to get 8, 10, 12, do you think that's when it will suit you? Or I mean, you love a
yeah,
quick knockout, you do, but I mean,
yeah. No, I'm a
but
10 round fighter, so
so do you think
definitely,
when it gets to those sort of 10 rounds that you'll start to pace yourself a bit more, or
yeah. I've got the engine for it, so I'm definitely a 10 round fighter. I'll break people down over the 10 rounds, so I definitely can't wait to do 10 round fights.
is there any nerves ahead of the fight tomorrow night? Of course, you're fighting on Sky. Does that get to you a bit?
At the moment, no. Yeah, at the moment, no. It hasn't really sunk in, if I'm honest with you. It doesn't really feel real. So at the minute, I'm just chilling, and maybe have a bit of nerves on the day, but at the minute, no, I'm just chilling.
So how was the press conference? Of course, you've got people like Azim and yeah, you've got Azim, you've got Brad Foster and everyone on the table who've had belts and challenging for belts, and that's where you want to be, isn't it? On Sky and on the big screen all the time.
Yeah, most definitely. I'd love to get into a position like that and have belts and be signed by Sky or whoever else. And this is the fight that will get me into that position.
What for anyone who's watching the show on Sky or going to the show? Why are you the one to watch tomorrow?
I'm excited. I'm, I mean, I'm literally like a little Sam Egginton man. Like I'm excited. I'm a good one to watch. So yeah,
What can fans expect from you tomorrow?
a KO, a KO, and a demolition job.
What would you like if anyone hasn't if it's to, if oh what I need to put it into words. If it's for the people who haven't watched you and it's going to be their first time watching you, what like how would you describe yourself as a fighter?
Come forward, exciting, like my nickname, non-stop, just action-packed, really.
hmm Of course, talk about the haircut because the other day in the press you had a big fluffy afro. Yeah, so
Yeah, my mom wanted to braid my hair for the fight instead, so I had to put the afro away. I didn't realize everyone liked it. Seems like everyone liked it.
hmm um,
Right.
but yes, before I let you go, mate, um, as always, do you want to thank managers, trainers, sponsors, anyone who's given you just
Yeah,
opportunities and helping you?
yeah, of course, man. I want to say thank you to my sponsors, Langfields, CPL, Groundworks, Andy, Block Paving, RCP Electrical. You know, they've all helped me out. Thank you to my family, my management, my team, John Peg, Soggy, Louis, Marcus, all of them, you know. Bless, thank you for the fans as well coming to watch me. I wouldn't be able to fight if people didn't buy tickets. So, you know, bless to everyone in it.
And from me, thank you for taking your time to do this interview today.
Yeah, no
Much
problem.
appreciated. And from me, good luck with the fight and go and get that knockout, mate. Rooting for you.
Respect, man.
Thank you, mate. Bye. Good
See
luck.
ya. I'll see ya. Respect.